Alex asked me if he wants to know my favorite genre of music and if music has a big influence on my life. Yes, it does. Music. What would the world be without music? Alright, if there was no music, I don't know. I can't even imagine what without music. I mean, seriously, like from the first drum pounded, from the first string strung, from the first tap on a wall, from the first, something like that, and people start singing to that. Since then, music was created, right? So music is huge to like everybody. There's nothing better than when you hear a song that describes how you feel, and you're like, "This is my fucking song." It's like, I love this song, and you don't even have to say it out loud, but you sit there and you listen to it. You're like, that is so true. There are so many different types of music, so many different types of lyrics that talk about different types of situations, different types of stories and stuff like that. But music in general, just the way it makes you feel. Like when you hear a certain sound, something like. Something like that, something simple. It's where it takes you. That's why it's such a big influence in my life. My favorite genre right now is probably trance and techno, maybe some drum and bass and whatnot. But I like a lot of everything. I like, from country to rap, from trance to classical, from metal to, folk music and stuff like that, from world to hip hop, I guess. I don't know. Like, I like all kinds, honestly. And if it's a kind that I don't really listen to, like Led Zeppelin or Pink Floyd and stuff like that, I can still listen to it and appreciate, the work that they put into it. And when it comes to piano, I usually play like stuff like jazz and stuff like that, like stuff like that. Music is huge, mainly because the way it makes you feel. It makes you feel powerful. It makes you feel, like you want to cry. It makes you feel like, you're flying. It makes you feel different things depending on, like, I guess how you hear it. The music is important. If you let go of music, if you don't have an appreciation for not like all kinds of music, and you just like, you only like one kind of music, you're not gonna be open-minded about too much anymore. You gotta be open-minded about everything, not just in music, but in life in general. Because when you're open-minded, you can see things from more perspectives. And when you're in a situation, you can look at it from all angles and be able to come out to like a common sense, positive conclusion. But just seeing the beauty within like everything, and you can't be a bitch and like, all right, here's what gets me. A lot of people are scared to say that this song sounds beautiful or this song sounds good. But they're scared to be cheesy because they're scared of what people think. They feel like if they're gonna be judged and stuff like that, they can't be who they are. But you being who you are and not letting shit like that get to you is what's going to motivate them and inspire them to not want to be bitches and, be, who they are. Be who you are. You are just what they see. You are just what you see. I'm just what you see. You can't live a lie. Be yourself, because that's one thing that's going to separate you from the rest of the world, is because you are you. Don't let somebody take that away from you. Not even your parents, not even, your girlfriend, you be who you are. You don't change unless you want to change. It's your life. Live it. Stay positive. So to answer your question, I don't have a favorite genre of music. I listen to too many different types of music. I don't have a favorite, band or group or song, so I listen to too many different types of music. My favorite genre, like my most commonly listened to, is probably drum and bass and trance. But I go through phases where I love hip hop, where I like rock and stuff like that, or I like metal. So it varies. But yeah, and music is a big influence on my life. I'm always listening to music. When I go to the gym, I listen to something that amps us up, something fast, something crazy. And then yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Everybody stay positive. Take good care.